This is farming of fish, and the reason for the fishing line is he's trying to deter birds from drinking herons from eating his fish.
All right.
Yeah, that's a problem.
The heron is tied up to fishing lines.
So that's neck. Look at that beak, it's like a knife.
Breaking herons must be shallow waters for small fish.
Duchess, stop. Duchess, stop.
As you're getting out of that, just watch your face. You want to wear eye protection.
Move. Duchess, go away. Love you, sweetie. Oliver. Now hold on. Oliver, come here. You dog. Oliver. He took this off. You still aren't supposed to pull. He is such a knucklehead. Hey guys, welcome to the show. This is Oliver. Jesus. He is 100 pounds of flip. No. Oliver. You naughty, sit. Hey, Oliver. Sit. 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 You do not go after kitty cats. See, he's allowed to go and have his own little life over there. Look, kitty cat. Dumb dog. Durs. This dog is heckin' crazy. Nope, hold on. Gotta switch it to Oliver, get your ass back over here. Yeah? What do you think you're doing? You're not gonna win this tug of war. I'm using my strong hand. Able to join me today. That's weird. Come on. Whew. Oh, that was a freaking wild crack. Uh-oh. My neck. Oliver! You need, to not react so much. Oliver, no! Come on. Come on. No, you are not going to be in control of this walk. Now you knock it off. Oliver. He fucked my wrist up again. Oh, damn it, dog. Oh, my inner asshole just wants me to yank on that freaking line as hard as he pulled on it. Hurt my wrist. That sounds dangerous, but entirely like you. I need to switch up where I've got my freaking pocket knife. There we go. Easier on the kneecap this way. Oh shit, that little Chihuahua dog's like literally walking this way. Alright, Oliver. If he goes after me, you'll get your wish. It's either Chihuahua keeps its distance, or it becomes a football or a chew toy. Those are the options. The dog in question has been known for going after other dogs. And I'm not going to go around and let a little dog bully me into going down a different street. Thank you, Rosie. So how's it going? Durs is apparently monkeying around his barn. Oh. Ow! Ugh. That wrist is pissing me off. Oliver! Come on. All right. Oliver, even if you see a kitty cat, what do you expect? No. Get away from their property. Nope. Nope. No! Oliver, no means no! He keeps going after that area where the friggin' foxtail is. Like, dog. That stuff, that grass right there, if it winds up getting into your dog's nose or caught up in their throat, it can actually work its way into their flesh. Of course, he doesn't know that. iRobot the other night. Not a bad one. Oliver, come here. If you're gonna go poop, it's gonna be closer to the road. Yeah. Right when the homeowner's driving up too. That's exactly what you want. Alright. You couldn't do a hard turd? You can only do soft serve at the moment? It's kind of rude. Alright, come on, let's cross the road. I don't want you near that house. They're letting that Chihuahua dog out. Off lead. Oliver, come on. Come on. Well, this is where using a ladder would have come in handy, Durs. Just saying. Come on. Got another individual coming up with a dog. Oliver, out of the freaking roadway. Ridiculous. Okay. Okay, no. See, that makes me not trust you. As soon as you're given a little bit of leeway, you go and act like you're going to start trotting toward another animal. Oliver? No. Come on. You're not going to go and say hi. Not until I know that this attitude that you've got has simmered down. It's our little foofball. Oh my God, they're birds, Oliver. You can't catch them. Oh God. Just about yanked my arm out its socket. You don't have a ladder tall enough, then how'd you get them up there in the first place? Is this how you've been changing your lights the entire time? Oliver, no. Come on. Jesus, why'd it have to be so damn windy? Oh. Oliver. Where you going, buddy? See, what time is it? Alright. We gotta turn around. Come on. Gotta head the other direction. Up into that little forest area. And then home. Oh, there he goes. Oliver, you're connected to the line. He literally runs like a Muppet. I don't understand how he thinks he's going to catch anything. Whoa. Dog, you look like you're covered in tassels. Oliver, what have you done? What if I don't want to walk on the inside? I do have a safety drop harness so I don't break my neck. That makes me feel a little bit better. Just saying. Ooh, I might actually need a coat the next go around. Oh, I thought it was going to hit a windshield. Oliver, you're going to have to get close. Unfortunately for you, I can't trust you around other people yet. Come on. See? Look at that. Hey, Mimi. Whew. Hey. Thanks. Come on.
Thank you. Boy, let's try that again.
Oliver, come on now. I'm being a spider demon. All right.
Okay, here we go. Go and sleep.
See, I can't even do a pull-up at this point. Oliver! So, you're doing better than I could. Way to go, Durs. Fuck. You, dumb dog, hurt my wrist again. Well, if you'd stop hitting the end of your line like that, you wouldn't get stopped so much. He looks so majestic. Come on. We're not going to the park. Oliver, you're not setting the direction of this walk. Especially at this time of night. You gotta be cray-cray in a bad way. Hopefully tomorrow we can do some gaming before we go live. Or gaming while we go live. Trying to push you guys to go and follow my Facebook if you've got it, so that you can get the full experience of me going live. That boxing game is still my addiction. Oliver, not the center of the road, kid. Nope. Come on. He wants to go and check out the other side of the forest. The trick is grip strength. You know, this weak ass wrist. What? He looks so happy. Let's see what time it is. Alright, we'll be able to take Duchess out. Honey, if you're on the live, can you go and get... Oliver, get out the other side of the street. If you're on the live, can you go and get the harness on Duchess? I ain't got no grip strength. See, this is if my wife were to actually come with me, or when she does, and she wants to go for longer walks, we can take our time, because at multiple points along the journey, there are places to go sit and recover. So I have the whole thing planned out. That way, she doesn't get too tired or too beat down by the whole experience. We can take breaks. The longest trek in between places that we can sit down would be the house to the dog park, and then the dog park back to the library steps. Should be one of the places we'd sit down. Good gravy. It is straight up atrocious. I gotta find something to wear. It's got that creepy wind. Oliver, why are you out in the tall grass? That is how the velociraptors will get you. Don't go into the long grass. Anybody know the reference? Come on. Ooh, I know why it's cold. That leg pocket, by the way, guys, I'm wearing my old hunting pants. Wish they made work pants that are this comfortable. These are the pants that I trekked 12 miles in over by mist back in the day to try and find some elk. Never did get a good shot, but got a lot of exercise. A lot of exercise. But ta-da! He's moving in a serpentine pattern. In other words, he can't go in a straight line, apparently. Oliver! Hey! Oliver! What are you doing? Woo! I went from being called Fluffy Tits to Frozen Tits. Yup. Alright. Now we're over by the library. God. Oliver, come on. Closer to me, buddy. Come on. I think I heard a bird of prey calling. Woo! What are you doing? Named it. Gotta hike up my pants because I'm stepping on the freaking pant legs again. Just like I used to. Forgot about it. Oliver, this way, baby. Oh. Wind's getting me so good that my skin's starting to turn a little purple. Now, Oliver, there's a kitty cat over by those hedges. Be on your best behavior. Yes, I said kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty. It's a kitty, kitty. Oliver, no. Yeah, no. Cats aren't toys. Now, if you're trying to play with them, I mean, not a whole lot of cats out there want to go and scruffle with a dog. At least he wasn't completely adamant on breaking my grip. Come on. Oh, there was a bird of prey. See, what time is it? Come on. Oliver, come on. No, come on. We gotta get home. I gotta take your daughter for a walk. She's probably gonna go for a shorter walk. I only got like 10 and a half miles walked at work. And it's probably gonna be like 2.5 miles walked today after work. Come on. No. Now, the purpose of all the walking is to burn like at least 1,000 more calories than I consume in a day to make sure that I have the deficit that I need. And I'm getting close, guys. My body fat is cooking away, but I just got to keep it up. Now, in order to keep the passive calorie burning high, got to maintain muscle mass. incredibly important. Woo! Lord Almighty! But passively, muscle burns more than fat. That's why you see a lot of these muscle builders not doing a heck of a whole lot of cardio, or at least they're not boasting about it. It's because they're burning a shit ton of calories simply through having to feed those fucking muscles. Good boy, Oliver. Being a good boy. Now, remember, there were dogs over here. Okay, they're not out now. They might be later. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely some coat weather. God. Whew. I am not chunky enough to deal with this without having a coat on. Alright, you ready to go to that grass? Go get that grass. That is their favorite grass. Oh yeah. Woo. Cool. Oh, somebody's got that reefer. Oh, it's Alf. Wait a minute, somebody just mowed right here. Called it a day. Seems a little suspicious. Come on. Alright, we're not that far from home. It's now. Holy shit! Got some mean green around here. Got some of that fresh harvested plant smell. Oliver, come on. Their trees and shrubs don't need watering. Come on.
It's all good. I might have my dog good feet on it too. Too tempted.
It's not even that high though. That's what I don't understand. I practically needed a brush hog for my grass. Let's see. We are at 57%. Oh, Oliver. What the hell? That was weird. Could have swore I heard somebody cough over here. And this is so awesome. This right here is all grapevine. All of it. A beautiful idea. If we need to put up chain link, that's what I'd want to do. I actually want to do that with a trellis. Like a gazebo style trellis. So that the grapevines grow up over the top and you have an entrance into the middle of it all. Hey, Oliver, that is not your cat to play with. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oliver, that was not very nice. That was super rude. Poor baby. Oh, there's another cat underneath the car. You need to learn how to be nice. Someday karma's gonna come back at you. You gotta face a freaking cougar. And then you'll learn why you should have been nice to those other kitty cats. Oh yeah, those dogs are out. Oliver. He better fucking not. Maintain your composure. Here they come. No. Oliver, heel. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Look at how nice this looks. I need to start pulling the dandelions out of our lawn and start growing some wildflowers to compensate. Come on. Yeah, because Duchess is a freaking crackhead. Where you going, Oliver? Where you going? Come on. Oh, big dog. Come on. Oh wait, is that the big floofers? Oh my god, it is! Behave yourself. See, I thought you looked majestic in the wind. Look at that dog. My goodness. Nope. Stand down, Oliver. Heel. Heel. You want to You want to say hi? Do you want to go say hi?
This one's really friendly.
Yeah, Oliver. Good boy. Good boy, Ollie. There you go, Oliver. Such a good puppies. Oh, get the ball. Grab the ball. Oh. See, look at that tail going. Tail going. You too. See, Oliver, you did so good. Did you guys see that? Oliver, you did so good, baby. You did so good. Look at that, baby. Oh, yeah. Look at our dirty ass porch. Fuck. Honey. Look at you. You did so good. Did you see that, honey? He did so good. Okay, you need to calm the fuck down. First of all, you need to shut the fuck up. And I need to find something to wear because it is. All right. So, you okay? Notice anything? The pizza's here? You're going with? Yee! All right. Do you want to wear the long coat? Hold on, guys. Where's my long coat?
Back on the couch.
Kids, this is going to be a short one. I don't think they realize.
I'll see how I am on
Okay. I can't believe how well Oliver did. Oliver, you are. Tone it down. Oliver, you are such a good boy. Such a good boy.
have the fork hanging out of your pocket.
Oh, shit. Alright. Well, we know that Oliver is going to do good. I can't believe how fluffy that dog was.
You didn't see the fluffy dog.
No! Alright, where did I put the...
Back door. Wolfie. Wolfie.
Wolf! Shut
Duchess.
the fuck up. Alright. You want to go first? Alright, Duchess, go on. I'm gonna let you go down the steps
Oh,
first.
that's the nice way.
Oh my god. Hold on. You have keys? Alright. Duchess, stay. Duchess! We've got a puppy train. You're not gonna be able to.
Get on the sidewalk.
Oh. We're not gonna go and run ahead of them. Oh, she was just like, oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go, gang. Oh god. Wolf! Are you okay?
Yeah.
Wolf! Fuck. Stop. He's not the one to usually do that. Are you serious? Do you want Duchess and I take Wolf? Are you going to be able to do this?
One block.
One block. Come on, Wolf. Duchess! Okay, Wolf. Oh my god. Get out of the way. Fucking holy shit. Oh my god. Poor mom. I'm not gonna let you run ahead. I was trying to get Wolf. Almost ass end over tea kettle. Freaking psycho. No. Oh my god. I'm sorry, honey. Duchess, quit trying to race around. Wolf. Oh, fuck. God damn. I know. I just wish they were more gentle with you. Like, come on, kids, stop it.
Wolf, come on.
Back it up, Wolf. Or go for it. I don't know if the live's working or not. You guys, yeah, you've earned it. You're getting a short walk. I cannot believe the two of you.
I can't believe Duchess. This guy.
Wolf. Oh god, that is so stinky. Duchess, stop. You are not going to be flying ahead because that sets Wolf off and he thinks he needs to fly ahead.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. He never does that. Ever when I take him out. But apparently if he sees a puppet dog running ahead of him, he wants to go and join in. So now she's got to go slow. No! Absolutely fucking not, child.
No.
At least he went poop already. What was that? Now watch out. He might react to the dogs that are up here. Oh my god. Wolf, behave yourself. Is that a car coming? I still can't tell if there's a car behind it. Oh shit. Yeah. Shit. Children. Oh shit.
Sorry.
Good save. Oh! Fucking my kneecap. Duchess, no! Do you need to come over here and stop for a second? Jesus Christ, Duchess! Come on. Duchess! Oh my god. Dealing with fucking crackheads. Come on. I'm sorry, honey.
Okay. Oh, they're fine, I know.
Jesus. Great. I'm stepping on the back of these pants again. Duchess! Those are pine cones! Oh my god. Come on. We're not going down to the dog park. What part of what just happened makes you think that I'm going to take you to the dog park? Yep. We'll be home soon. Good Lord, what are you freaking trying to chase down? No. Come on. Get back on the, Duchess, back on the sidewalk. Oh my God. God, this defecation smells almost rancid. Hi, Lotus. I'm surprised. You're not going to go flying up ahead. You're going to set Wolf off. That's the last thing we need. Great. Duchess. Let Wolf go ahead of you because he's the one that's going to be watering the plants. See? A rose bush? Yeah, he gave that second thoughts. It's like, you're really going to go and put your pecker up to a rose bush.
Oliver used to do that.
Wolf, be a good boy. Wolf, come on. He's not usually reactive. Wolf! Ignore them, Wolf. Wolf, heel! Good boy, Duchess. Wolf! If I need to take him, let me know. Fucking dumb dog.
Whoa.
That was really weird. When I shouted Wolf heel that last time he was going for the gate, could have swore I saw something duck behind the fence back there. Wolf, I don't know why you are acting up, but this is not who you usually are on a walk. Car. Wolf, out of the road. Come on. Yeah, both of you earned a short walk. I cannot believe you, Wolf. Oh, Duchess! Stop! Pay the fuck attention, child. Nope. Duchess. Duchess, no. Duchess, get your ass back here. Come on. Come on. Fucking little monster. I'm sorry, honey. At least we went on our first. This is the first walk together this year? Maybe. What are you doing? Stop. Whoa, that is enough. Whoa! Oh my god. It's like I'm dealing with children. Ugh. It's okay, baby. Sweetie, that didn't sound right, did it?
No. Had to be though the night before physical therapy.
Congratulations! You took your first step in explaining to the doctor why it all hurts again. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything?
Cancel my appointment.
Here, Mom, I'm gonna bend you over. Seriously. And then there's freaking Duchess who pulled me over the top of Wolf. That was fun. Alright. Now we are back in so we can use the Wi-Fi. Now, today we are taking the roaches that we put in the freezer out, putting them in the garbage, taking another batch of roaches, putting them in the freezer. This is how we cull them. It is considered to be the most humane method of euthanizing roaches. My method was going to be pretty inhumane. My wife came up with this method. They say that the roaches go into a state of hibernation and then just a state of death. So, let's see, what time is it? We'll get to that in a little bit. First, let's start taking care of some of these animals, shall we? Here we go. Now this cage, as many of you know, Belongs to our Theraphosa apophysis, or our giant pinkfoot tarantula. Pink leg. Pink leg. They are a tropical terrestrial tarantula, which means they need to have dirt and they need to have humidity. So we have set it up with both. And a hide for the little bugger to get into. Now, it does look a little bit dry. That's okay. We have a solution to that. It's called more water.
Land on lots of illegal activities going on their land. We took the class. I was thinking having on there, so we had to take it. Okay, all right. For now, we're not on your way. We're just gonna know what we have here and the man's girlfriend is on people.
This is what she looks like. She is a subadult. Might still be considered a juvenile. Because she is going to get much, much larger. You're okay, baby. Look at that. Now, this species does like to have a den to go into. Now, when you go and you keep them, you can give them enough dirt to dig their own den, or you can provide them with a man-made den like I did here. She has actually molt inside this den before. Gave us a molt that confirmed that she was, in fact, a female. And as a female, she is going to age beautifully. While the males tend to die around 4 or 5 years, the females can live upwards of 20. So, we will have her for many a year. Now, for those that don't know, which many of you don't, because for some reason I've been very, very quiet about this subject. This morning, our commute was an absolute shit show. And it was a shit show because some asshole in a minivan decided that he was going to cut through traffic aggressively, causing 2 cars to hit their brakes, and thus 2 tanker trucks to slam on their brakes, causing them to jackknife. That is the story that I've been told. And when I tell you that traffic was at a standstill, I mean it. Because my ass, someone was pregnant. How would you know? About to give birth. Yeah. I had to drive over the St. John's Bridge, over to I-5, back over the Fremont Bridge, down to the St. Helens Way Industrial or St. Helens Industrial area, the Front Avenue area. The trip in total took me an hour and 40 fucking minutes. Yeah. I was 40 minutes late. I left exactly an hour before I was supposed to get to work. I hope somebody had a dash cam, and I hope that they show whoever the fuck that was. Because if they live in this little... they need to be ostracized. Big time. People need to look at their vehicle and be like, that right there is the shittiest human we've got. Okay, probably 5th shittiest human we've got around here. Duchess. I kept getting cut off today too. No, fuck. Like, okay, so I was driving over the Fremont Bridge. There is a moment where 2 lanes section off and head towards St. Helens, right, to Highway 30. I notice the lanes are coming up. I'm traveling at a very good pace, very good clip. And I check my mirror, I check my other mirror, and then I look back, and I have at least 40 feet, if not 50, between me and the car coming up on my 6. And when I looked, she was going slower than I was. And I start to make my move, start to merge over into the next lane, and I hear and I look over, and this bitch, who was going slower than me, way back there, had apparently decided that upon seeing me with my turn signal on, she was going to pick up the pace and get right where my vehicle needed to be. I was this close to a gnarly accident because some dumb bitch decided she wanted to go and play some weird version of chicken with me. Well, she went and veered away from my car, which, by the way, she had like 2 other lanes that way to our left that were open at the time. So it's not like she had to make an abrupt motion to catch up with me. She chose to put herself where she knew I was going to put my vehicle. So not only did I have to deal with the highway being shut down, but I had to, and taking a long ass detour, I also had to deal with a dumb bitch, and I had to deal with road construction on the road leading right up to my work. Oh my God. I should have just stayed home today. I should have been like, oh, this traffic looks really bad. I should just be like, hey, boss. Oh, ow. Hey, boss, my car is making funny noises. I can't come into work today. Okay, bye. Click. But I chose to do the respectable thing. Give me a sec. I gotta stretch out that tendon. Because that little shit stick decided to get my wrist to pop. So now we're back to square one. I love my dog. I love my dog. I love my dog. Fucking dog. I love my dog. My name got longer. Yours got shorter. Oh my God. If I were an undercover cop around here, the sheer amount of fuckery that I would catch on the road. Oh. But no, I am just your mundane security guard protecting a garbage dump. It's ridiculous. However, if they gave me the authority to write tickets, there'd be so many speeders at that garbage dump that would get it. So many. I would learn them a thing or two. One of the tanker trucks, and I need to share the image with you. One of the tanker trucks almost took out a bikini barista. Almost landed right on top of that shit. And I have the image on my phone right now. This day is wild. Alright, here we go. Game warden, stop in the name of the law.
Tonight we're going back into location of the yurts. These truly are people that don't want to be found.
Is the yurt on somebody else's property?
It's private.
Oh, fuck.
And that one's supposed to be locked down. Only used for special things.
You little shit. You're going to be antisocial again. All right. So this next animal that we've got is a Vietnamese centipede. The problem with the Vietnamese centipede is the fact that the centipede in and of itself doesn't really like to show its face. It is what we refer to as a pet hole. Whether you want to consider it a pet who's an asshole or a pet who lives in a hole, that is up to you. I tend to refer it to the prior rather than the latter, because this critter could come out a little bit more often, but refuses to. So there's one hole. We're going to see if we can see any sign down any of these holes. There's another hole. I think that is, yeah, that's a roach. Lordy, where the fuck are you? He's probably dead center. Yep, he's dead center, probably right fucking there. Hiding away from it all. Ridiculous.
A lot of people will do it prior to the next day's hunt, and they're just trying to get an idea what the deer are moving. So they try to document that by going around the spotlight.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure.
When a deer sees the bright lights, it freezes in its tracks, giving the hunter an unfair advantage.
Now, because it is a Vietnamese centipede, you want to give it plenty of humidity. Centipedes will lose their bodily fluids through the skin that is between their plating. So you got to keep, at least the tropical ones, you got to keep the humidity on them a little bit better. We actually keep this one more humid than we do a lot of the tarantulas.
Red flag behavior for the wardens.
In the name of the law!
Back down east, Warden Carter gets a call about a man firing shots in a residential neighborhood.
Is that the one?
That he was walking up and down the road, firing wildly into the towards residences.
Jesus. I know. That was just, yes, you would call it a senti snack. For those who don't know, DERS is military. He disliked the MREs, which you can't blame him for. A lot of those MREs are dog water. Rather than continuing to eat MREs, he chose to go on an all-you-can-eat buffet with any and all insects that he could find out in the field. So now, DERS has a hankering for the creepy crawlies, which means when he goes and sees the live stream set before you, everything to DERS is a snack. Possibly even the snakes. Welcome, to what they call the critter cult. DERS is here because he likes to window shop for his next item. All right, Lotus, have a good night. What? Dog food? She was just eating. The live streams make me hungry. Oh, God. Here we go. Now we're going to put this one back up. Oh, that is a very good question. I can't wait to hear it. I'm guessing a camel spider. That was his favorite. Probably because they aren't venomous. Very easy snack.
I really do.
Gonna have a snack attack while out in the field.
Carter tries to get a confession out of a blueberry farmer who may have been night hunting.
When I looked
So I
at
want
it
your
and
opinion,
talked
honey.
to him a little bit,
Uh-oh.
I knew it wasn't the gun he shot.
Tomorrow my appointment's at 8
If it
o'clock.
wasn't you,
Yes.
it was somebody else. You fired no
Do you think I'm
round.
gonna take the dogs out before I go?
Ooh, yeah.
It's
Well,
only like an hour and a half I'd be leaving after you.
Fired over
Well,
there.
more like an hour.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
well,
You said you had fired
here's the
this gun
thing,
before you-
Durs.
And that would happen. Okay, so where's the
Uh,
fired tonight?
I mean, I probably won't have to, but you'll have to see what the dogs have to say.
Obviously being dishonest. So that makes me distrust him completely. So I'm a little bit worried whether he had more guns.
There is a strong possibility that the further we get into this,
Well,
the more likely we can go and send stuff to viewers. Whether it be tie-dye t-shirts, because I want to start working on tie-dye as a pastime. Tie-dye t-shirts, like legit merch, or roaches? It is a possibility. However, we need to wait for that first payment to come through, which is, according to what my wife has told me, going to be coming through probably this next month rather than last month. Although I swear to God, I would not be surprised if YouTube completely fucks me over. Because I shut down the ads that were being run to promote this right here, what we're doing. I had ads advertising my channel. The only problem with the ads advertising my channel, Jesus Christ. Thank you for $10, Durs.
Headlights on deer in a field.
You know what?
What?
Any money you get this month will be added to it.
We might just have to send Durs a container of roaches. But if we do that, Durs, you have got to have video evidence that you ate said roaches.
I was gonna say send them some roaches and resin.
And that is something we could do. Also, since we're killing them, in any case,
Maneuvered his truck to shine his head.
whoop, whoop, Durs is literally funding the majority of this.
So your reason for jigging the field was to look at wildlife?
Yeah, I thought I saw two there.
Okay.
And just, I didn't know, against a lot of that.
Yeah, well, after September 1st, it's against a lot of illuminate, yeah, that's an issue. We can prove that issue.
Got any guns in the car at all?
All right.
No handguns, no nothing in the mailbox.
So this.
You say you do.
Oh, both of them are right here.
All right, I'm gonna hear that with him and go on your information.
The female on the other side of the male right here.
But Herring thinks a hunter should know better.
Look at that. These are Monosyntropus balfouri tarantulas. The female's on the far side. It almost looks like she could be pre-molt, but her colors look a little bit off.
We caught him, so that's in the zone, and we'll continue to work these night details.
You did say that. Look at that. Now you can definitely see the difference. The male tarantulas tend to be dark over the entirety of their body, while the females tend to have lighter colorations on the first segments of their legs, on their abdomens, and a lighter coloration scheme on their carapace too. Now, this is not always the case. With Monosyntropus balfouri, sometimes females look a lot like males, sometimes males look a lot like females, but generally speaking, you can differentiate the adults via the colors. We actually have a molt from the female Monosyntropus balfouri that tells us she is in fact a she. So we have a male, we have a female, and we hope
Without a clear
that they get the giggity on.
it'll be tough to identify it.
You know who else said that they'd be donating but never showed up after I got the live stream monetized? What the fuck happened to Eminem on here? He was just like, you let me know. Let me know when you're monetized. Then he fell off the face of the earth. Bruh, where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? We all want to know. He ghosted, right? He's just like, oh shit. Yeah, that's another person. Where the hell is Elon? Like, everybody disappeared. I really hope Elon didn't get his profile taken down. No! No! Why are you wet? No. Hope. Hope. You're not going to get any attention. No. No. Ah! Ah! All right, they stopped chasing me. We're good. Now. What is this? What is this? Ooh. Ooh. Oliver! Oliver! Did you steal that from Oliver?
No.
Did you? Come on. Oh.
Brian head to the brother's house and find their man on the back porch.
That's just mean. I wish we had a way to contact those that were not paying. Like, did Elon ever get onto the group chat? Do we know what his username was? Like,
He admittedly has stayed in the area. You would have been on bail when you were out there. Kind of high
so this right here. Arrest him for what? Gotta water this cage a little bit. This cage belongs to the green bottle blue female, Ducky.
Also, we haven't seen Silent in quite a while.
Yeah, Silent Ascend. There's another person we haven't seen. Well, I'm sure that Durst did not do anything reckless or negative. Durst, we're not implicating you with anything. You're fine. You're good. All right. We're actually doing pretty well time-wise. Now, this Thursday is when I'm going to start the exercise routine rather than waiting until Friday. So how it's going to go is Thursday, V-up twists. Friday, push-ups. Saturday, curls. Sunday, boxing?
I do that.
Throughout.
Yeah. No, don't forget though. Starting Saturday.
Kitty! You guys are going to want a lot of kitty time. There's going to be a little putty tat. Little baby kitty kitty. My teeth look white as shit. Eee. Okay, maybe not that white.
Before we go to bed, there's still two things I need your help with. A couple things.
What?
Two heavy things in the bedroom.
What are the two heavy things?
The laundry basket that I told you was garbage.
Oh, okay.
And then I had a bag in there of clothes that was more for.
Say I might have told Elon how to stabilize nitroglycerin. I swear to God, if he rednecked his way off this earth because you gave him the ability to do so, I'm gonna be so mad at you, Durs. I mean, we may never find out, but good Lord Almighty.
That's a score for big game. At least the lucky winner.
But if you taught him how to stabilize it, then we shouldn't have to worry about it.
No.
What?
Hawthorne Bridge is stuck in the lift position.
Oh my fucking God, could traffic shit just stop happening to Portland? Oh no, wait, I don't think she goes over the Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's farther down.
Okay. So there is the Fremont Bridge. Okay,
Fremont, Burnside, Morrison, Hawthorne.
okay, but if we're gonna go from our side over, it's the St. John's, the Fremont, the Burnside, Burnside, the Hawthorne, Morrison. So the Hawthorne is way to fuck down there.
You know when we go to the top of the hut and the bridge we go over to go back home?
Yeah.
That one is the Hawthorne, is the Morrison. The Hawthorne is, I think, 2 more blocks down.
That's crazy.
Actually, yeah, 2.
So the Hawthorne Bridge is stuck on the up position. The Hawthorne Bridge over in Portland is a bridge
As of
that
8 minutes ago, the news.
that raises and lowers given certain ships that pass underneath. Apparently, it's stuck in the up position. So everybody that was waiting in traffic to go over the bridge are fucked.
The bridge lift issue is an electrical problem and engineers are investigating. It's unclear how long it'll be stuck like that.
Portland needs to get its shit together. I'm gonna say this right now. All of the tax money that Oregon takes in to go and take care of its infrastructure, and the infrastructure is still shit. The population of Oregon is still slipping further into poverty. It's a miracle that I even got this house. Okay?
And I did drop that thing off today.
Oregon is a shit show. Not as much as a shit show when it comes to the housing crisis necessarily as California, but we still have quite a few problems that are similar to California. For instance, people utilize gas to get to work. The government has taxed our gas to fund repairing roads that it doesn't repair. Then, after it spends the money somewhere, God knows where, it turns around and says, oh my God, how are we going to fund these projects now? We don't have money. As if they didn't get millions, if not billions of dollars from the taxes that they had set up to drain we the people dry in the first place. If the increase in taxes didn't fix the problem beforehand, then another increase in taxes isn't going to be the saving answer, the saving grace to the problems at hand. And yet, they just keep throwing money into the abyss, hoping that some of it sticks somewhere important. Wait, no. They don't give a shit. We're hoping that some of it sticks somewhere important. In any case. Oh, wow. Okay, we are seeing some interesting behavior over here. It looks like our precious little bitch
The family may have left
has been digging a little bit
illegal activity.
and webbing.
Two separate ones at two separate residences. One is gonna get them.
So I'd say she has entered pre-molt. Hopefully she'll be flipping over and molting soon.
To see if they match the bullets found in roots and surrounding trees. And they'll question everyone involved to find out if the permit holder's son shot illegally on the hunt.
There may be more to the story. There could have been another moose. There could be other people that we can hold up. So there's all kinds of what ifs that we're gonna have to try to piece together when we end up.
Wow, look at that booty.
Down in Sanford, Warden Carlton Reeves is following up on reports of illegal ATV activity.
See it, but it's not covering the east of
The carefully camouflaged,
She has got the extreme badonkadonk.
it's been repainted, and it's hot-wired into the oil.
My God.
nobody needs everything in the woods or that this evening is sitting there.
All right. Thank you for the donation, Durs. I do appreciate it. It will be going to a just cause.
So I have been working with landowners in the
Yes.
and were granted permission to mount.
Beautiful baby girl. Her color seems to be getting a little bit on the gray side.
The cameras may have caught.
So hopefully that means that she is going
They don't have to search
to give us a molt soon. I'm gonna sleep like the dead. Last night,
and a call to
I was in such a deep sleep. Sort of. You not remember what happened last night?
the officers seen this guy before.
We'll talk about it later.
He pulls up a mugshot, so wardens
I was having issues.
I didn't know about that.
Him, pal.
What?
back in.
I'm surprised.
2 teams of wardens investigate a family suspected of shooting a nurse and leaving him to witness.
Talking about when you first fell
One
asleep?
team will question Jean and her boyfriend Roger.
I don't know if it was when I first fell asleep. I just know I kind of like came into consciousness.
We expect that she's gonna be able
In any case, things we're not going to talk about on the live stream because they're.
No one brought it up.
Well, I was trying to make it a hint,
The other team will
but
Jean's son, Dan.
can't really be a hint if I have to start explaining it. I mean, changing the subject. So, with the Lasiodora parahabana, or salmon pink bird-eating tarantula, which is what this is, you want to focus on trying to get it invertebrate species to nom on. Now, she has actually had chicken hearts, which was a very stinky idea. She did get sustenance from it, but because the venom, the tarantula, cannot break down mammalian or avian tissues the same way that it does invertebrate tissues, it turned out to be more of a rotten experience, if you would. Okay, dogs, I will give you food.
Something about this story doesn't sit right with Doug. You might
All right.
play. Sergeant Hughes and Warden Allen question Jean. Her boyfriend, who was the sub-permittee on the hunt, isn't home.
You know that you were a committee in the news company, I told her.
Yes.
How'd that go? I shot them, that happens too
Let me use his gun.
How many times did you fire initially and you actually fought?
Probably shots between me and Roger.
And what happened immediately after the shot? What did you guys do?
We won.
So far, the accounts of the shooting line up. But the wardens aren't buying their story.
She shot once with a gun and then Darren gave her a gun? No, little doubt with my mind, he shot, little doubt. Zero.
All right, today I walked 12.67 miles. That just I'm gonna need you to move, kid.
There's 2 different bullet calibers in the moose and another different caliber in the tree.
Wait, my mother shot. And I go, that's kind of far, so I gave my mother my rifle.
In Kennebec County, Maine, the wardens questioned a local family about a moose hunting mystery.
So I shot with my gun, it's too far.
The relatives claimed that Jean, the mom, fired at a bull, once with her gun, then 3 more times with her son's rifle. But the wardens were skeptical. The more likely scenario is that 3 people shot 3 guns, a major violation on a Maine moose hunt.
I'm willing to accept that somebody made a mistake here. But I'm not really interested.
All right.
I know.
So this is a Lacio Oceano Sazamai, which is a Brazilian blue-violet tarantula. Look at that. Now this cage is looking a little bit dry. So what we're going to do is mist it down. This is another tropical terrestrial guy, which means likes humidity and it likes dirt. However, he is old enough that he isn't really looking to bury himself, looking to hide in a den. He's usually out trying to find himself a mate. And he just had another sperm web up that you can see right there. What they'll do is they will put up the web from the wall down to the ground, and then they will shimmy themselves under the web, presenting their abdomen, the bottom of their abdomen, to the web to put their essence on the web. And then he will take his pedipalps and rub that essence on his pedipalps, charging his pedipalps for what he's hoping will be a night of fun. However, if he finds someone, he's more or less going to be done. Let's see, what time is it? It's 9:05. We're making really good time here, folks. Awesome. We have another one right here. Honey, how many bricks did we get? Do you remember?
You haven't opened them, have you?
No.
It's 3 packs of 3.
All right. Because I have a feeling we're also going to have to clean out Little B's cage. It smells a little bit mildewy. Look at that. This is our other Sazamai that we own. We were hoping he was a she, but he turned out to be a he. So there will not be any babies. Just a couple of males. Hoping to find females, but probably going to be SOL by the time they are through their life cycle. 'Tis the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, folks. Now. Oliver, you goofball. All right. So this is a Harpicara pulchripes, a smaller terrestrial species typically found in Africa. I actually have a pretty good view of him right there. Look at that. Now these guys are much too small to be trying to single out anything other than invertebrates. They might go after worms, possibly a baby snake or two. Their venom is fairly potent, however, their size puts them on the shit list for pretty much everything else. They are not exactly high up on the food chain. This little guy has thrown up a threat pose. He does not care to be messed with, which, it's only fair. He is an arachnid, and spiders do tend to be a little bit defensive. Generally speaking, when it comes to arachnids, the majority of their behavior that people find unsettling is not offensive. It's not them trying to go after you. It's them trying to get you away from them. This is due primarily to the fact that there is such a high mortality rate out in their natural environment. The whole reason why tarantulas usually go and have hundreds, if not thousands, of babies per clutch is because those babies are susceptible to predation, not just from other animals, but really from their fellow tarantulas as well. As a matter of fact, cannibalism is a serious problem as early on as first instar, which is the first molt that allows them to take on their initial tarantula form. Once they have the ability to envenomate, they can, and often will, start cannibalizing each other in the egg sac, which is the primary reason why keepers tend to separate the offspring as soon as possible. They will pull the egg sac out of the clutches of the mother, and they will separate the young into their own separate enclosures, giving them a better chance at survival. When they are pulled away, they are initially given a small prey item, usually pre-killed, so that they don't have to worry about possibly getting injured. Some people start off with fruit flies, which is a-okay. It's just a little bit more of a mess in the long run. You can even cut medium-sized or small-sized roaches in half to feed to juvenile tarantulas, and they will pick it up and eat it. They do not shy away from food generally. Now this girl right here is a white knee tarantula. She is another confirmed female. She is what I believe to be an adult, which means that she is no longer snatching up prey items as much as she had been because she is no longer putting all that energy into growth. She is simply sustaining herself, and thus she only eats when it's absolutely necessary. She's also the tarantula that tends to go after me the most. That's why I don't put my hand in her cage anymore, unless I absolutely have to. However, since we stopped giving her the full tropical treatment and only give her a topsoil spritz down, she has come out more and been a little bit more tolerant when it comes to my presence. So I think that might have been something that really irked her. There we go. Now, I'm going to go and spritz down the scorpion cage. We are not going to be bringing her out today or tomorrow, but we will be bringing her out the next day because we want to give her time to relax in case she is gearing up for a molt. We don't want to traumatize her.
Belonging to the weasel family. They're found only in North America and thrive in the wind.
They talking about the marlin?
How hard is it in comparison to other animals that you raise?
There we go. All right, guess what time it is? Time for me to go bust out my poetry journal.
Really?
Today, down to releasing the fishes. One that was found on this property, and another he's been nursing back to health.
they're pretty, I wouldn't say go to the woods, but just something that you don't see a lot of. They're really, pound for pound, probably one of the fiercest animals in the woods. They eat a variety of different things, really porcupine, squirrel, they're very, very capable animals. It's always nice to see something that didn't have much of a chance. Given
All right, here we go. Where? Wait, here it is.
The man who found the injured fisher is glad to see it recover.
It's really wonderful of us to have it come back to the same place. Thanks, Don. See you later.
In Penobscot
Here we
County,
go.
Warden Shannon Fish is investigating a concerned hunter's call
Holy mackerel.
about a dead moose.
I got a call late last night from some hunters that had found a moose that was in the ditch. It just didn't look right to them.
In Maine, wildlife specialists are vigilant about collecting moose data. It helps to monitor the health of the state's herd. Every deceased cow and
Gotta give
bull
it a
must be
second.
reported and the cause of death verified. Warden Fish needs to find out if this moose's death was the work of a poacher.
It was in, 4 feet of water. Just the right-hand side from the shoulder to the rear end was exposed, and the rest was all in the water. There's a lot of fungus and growth on the legs, and there's so much debris on top of them.
The animal's body has begun to deteriorate. If Fish determines the moose has been shot and discarded, the hunter could face jail time
It's taking a
and
minute.
$1,000 fine.
There's a cut there, there's a hole there, right there.
Coming up,
More than likely, he's been shot on the baby.
This is a millimeter away. We have to use caution because it could turn into a violent person. Come to the door, no ear inside.
I hate technology. There we go.
Cut
Is that so difficult?
right there.
in Penobscot County, Maine, Warden Fish
All right.
getting a dead moose.
The subject of today's poetry. Go get your friends, because this is one thing we do pretty consistently.
The animal has been shot. There are two likely scenarios. A hunter with illegal permit may have moved and failed to track it. A crime that could lead to loss of firearms and hunting
To do
privileges.
this,
Or, more maliciously, someone in a
this
package truck
ritual
shot
that
it
can be
just for
had.
kicks. That adds up to
Generation
both.
is still
It
the
comes
same.
with hefty fines and jail time.
No flipping her over.
Seems nature deems
That's the only best way to tell if anything else on the other side.
Moving an animal this size is more than a one-man job.
Scared to me, way to intervene.
Fish needs to improvise.
A lot of straights with hides and ripped out the
Dried
ripped
air
out the hide.
great for these wizards who appreciate
The site
pick
check
around
is
the
inconclusive.
and dirt and rocks.
Sergeant Allen Gillis arrives with a metal
Well,
detector.
hunger is bound to spell.
It was laying right down
Prey
in
may
here.
be coming their way. Their eyesight plays to track motion.
There's some here, there's more here.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, there's
Here we
nothing
go.
here, and there's all kinds of
We think clones are better left alone, yet some are naturally grown, sown from their own mothers who are shown to need not bone.
So far, the metal detector.
To do this, they undergo parthenogenesis, and thus dismiss the need to persist in rituals that can be hit or miss. No horizontal mambo to grow a generation bestowed with the same genes owed for others in tow. It seems nature deems these genes pristine and means to have them seen as areas teem with lizards who scheme to glean a way to intervene on scenes where bugs seen as obscene fiends make for a cuisine. These lizards self-replicate in our southern states, and in Mexico where the dry air is great for these critters who appreciate an environment it creates. They dwell well in dirt and rocks where insects quell hunger that might swell for a spell, using their sense of smell to help tell if prey may be coming their way, and their eyesight plays to track motion they convey its food to slay. So these lizards are one of those weird-ass species that exists. that have genes that allow them to essentially clone themselves. There are entire colonies of females, which means mama didn't have to play around
It's illegal to place food during open deer season.
to.
Baiting deer is unethical. It takes the fair chase out of hunting.
I had a rhyme for that, and then my brain shut down. Mama don't need no man, is what I'm getting at here. They are typically considered arid terrestrial, which means they live under rocks, on rocks, in wood piles, under the ground. They typically go and they hunt for bugs in locations like that because that's typically where you'd find insects such as roaches that would be crawling around inside crevices. They are absolutely magnificent. There are some other species of animals out there that do have a similar genetic trait. For instance, the yellow scorpion that can be found in South America and Mexico, basically south of the border, has a similar trait, giving them the ability to basically clone themselves.
Oh my God, he's got a dad.
Let's see, is there anything else interesting about these? It's pretty much all about their ability to
Get your license right, Andy. I'll take a look at that. Get you on your way.
procreate without needing a man. This looks like it might be a video.
Checking a hunter on the lawnmower.
No?
Bad blood. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Look at that. That is a very valid question. Gosh.
Seen any deer kicking around? Oh, did you really? Yeah. Behind the house? Oh, they're right behind the house. Yeah. Also, do you live right here, Ted?
How big do whiptail lizards get?
Maybe about 4 days. Have you seen any big bucks kicking around this summer? No, I haven't. Yeah, that's right. So, good deal. Well, let's get to it. Good luck. Okay. Don't get them all. If you can mow them on too, that'd be great.
Whiptail lizards typically range in size from 2.75 to 12 inches in total length, including their tail. Their slender bodies and long tails, which are often longer than their bodies, contribute to their distinctive appearance.
In Kennebec County,
Snout to vent length is usually 2.75 to 5.25 inches. Some whiptail species, like the giant spotted whiptail, can reach a total length of over a foot, 30.5 inches, according to the Animal Diversity Web. Okay, so that would be an interesting one to actually own, because they get around the same size as a small skink. Oh wow! Guess who's actually out and about?
by shooting a deer that was baited with cold.
Look at her!
Hello, game warden. How did we talk?
Oh shit! Is she gonna go get some water?
Okay. You kill the deer.
Oh, it's already reopened.
Okay.
What's reopened?
What else you done?
The bridge.
Oh,
Sure was. What's that one? Okay.
is she gonna crawl up this way?
Keep it with your head. Where's your corn part of that? You don't have that. Where did you do this? Okay.
While bearded dragons tend to have a kind of girthier appearance, the whiptail lizards tend to remain very slender.
The man insists that he only baited his lawns.
Wow.
Quiet and take pictures.
So, now, Black Boots, love it. She is an amazing tarantula. We got her. It was probably the sketchiest thing those homeless people ever encountered. So, what happened was we got in contact with somebody who didn't quite want to continue being in the tarantula collection business, or, you know, whatever. they did not prefer that particular animal to others. So we got in contact with her, and I think we dropped like $150.
100.
Just $100, which is obscene for that tarantula.
Part of your Christmas money.
We dropped $100, and we met this individual I met this individual. Were you there for that?
It was after work.
Yeah, I met this individual after work outside of a sketchy McDonald's, and I gave her the cash. And then with an entire row of homeless like people living in trailers and tents watching me, I took the cage, stuffed it under my coat pocket, and ran to my vehicle. And the looks that I got from those motherfuckers, like I'm supposed to be ashamed of a pet trade deal going down in a McDonald's parking lot when y'all are smoking the rock out of some, what is that? Tinfoil or aluminum foil? Really? Gonna judge me? Wow. Weird. Okay. Oh yeah. From my elbow to my hand. Ooh, you had a big one. My goodness. Well, even if you're the length of your forearms shorter than mine, it's still a substantial size for a bearded dragon. That is impressive. All right, so now, need to do the outro. Yeah, no, he's not. I've never seen that dealer before. What kind of deal? My God, how much is he getting? Look at the size of what he's stuffing under his coat. Fed boys, we have something for you. All right, here we go. We think clones are better left alone, yet some are naturally grown, sown from their own mothers who are shown to need not bone. To do this, they undergo parthenogenesis, and thus dismiss the need to persist with rituals that can be hit or miss. No horizontal mambo to grow, a generation bestowed, with the same genes owed for others in tow. It seems nature deems these genes pristine and means to have them seen in areas teem with lizards who scheme to glean a way to intervene on scenes where bugs seen as obscene fiends make for a cuisine. These lizards self-replicate in our southern states and in Mexico where the dry air is great for these critters who appreciate the environment it creates. They dwell well in dirt and rocks where insects quell a hunger that might swell for a spell, using their sense of smell to help tell if prey may be coming their way, and their eyesight plays to track motion they convey as food to slay. Could you imagine? All right, show me what's under your coat. It's just a tarantula. Oh my God, what the fuck? I thought we busted a drug dealer. Instead, I busted my back getting the fuck away from that scene. The hell? No, that would make for a hilarious skit. Oh yeah, they would fucking run. The way I've seen adults react, like when we have the dude come out here, just make sure that your tarantulas are under control. Like, bitch, you think I just let my tarantulas walk around here all willy-nilly? Think I just walk in there, look at the corner, and be like, hey, Greg, top of the morning. No, fuck no. They're all in their cages. I don't want to wind up with a fucking tarantula in my boot or a centipede in my sock. I don't want to reach in my pocket, find a ball python. Everybody better be right where I fucking put them, okay? Ain't no motherfucking way we're playing these games. Mm-mm. All right. Nope. Is it dog time? It's dog time, Oliver. The baby. you in your kennel? Why? What are you doing? Baby boy. Baby boy. Yeah. Alright. Time to go and deal with the rachas. I'll be right back. Oh, fuck. Did you just use the restroom?
Yeah.
So there's not dog. Alright. Get off of my feet! Get off of my feet. Well, you know what you didn't miss? Frozen. Oops. Insects. Oliver, get out of here. This does not concern you. Oh, we're gonna let those sit. Oliver, none of this. Fucking get away. Just go. Because none of this concerns you, kid. Oh my god. Now you're out of your kennel, Wolf? Like, y'all are doing shit at the most inopportune times. Can we not, for a second, be a bunch of pains in my ass?
Oh, Micah asked for a gluten-free pizza next week.
Alright. I think we can do that. Oliver, I'm not letting you out just yet. I'm taking care of other stuff. We're further reducing the population of our roaches. Fucking stay. Just fucking stop trying to fall. Wolf, get out of the fucking doorway. Get out of here. Don't need to go in your kennel. You just need to get out of here. Oh, for the love of God. Alright. Stinks. Come on. I hate having to fight with Steph. Nelson!
With the corn in his backyard is almost exactly the same as the corn in the deer's mouth. It's better than a deer from somewhere else. We really could. We could go about it. We could see the game camera. We could talk with search warrant. Y'all think about that. Okay. I don't think at this point we're going to do that. We get one ticket to play some bait to entice deer. Okay. We're going to get to keep the deer, which is huge. Card this individual. But hopefully things clarify that next time. What's your copy? Hang on to that, okay? You don't need to say thank you. I'm just, I'll tell you that you're getting a good break by getting here, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Down in Augusta.
Your rifle.
I know, right? But she doesn't believe us when we tell her
What?
that you're beautiful.
Oh, shut up.
Fort Mallory brings the guns collected during a moose kill investigation to the ballistics lab for analysis.
So we have 4 rifles, different calibers. Today, we hope to have them all test fired and have them examine both the bullets and the casings and the firing pin and see if we can get a match with the 2 that were found in the moose and 1 that was found in the tree. If we can put that together, maybe just strengthen the case just that much more. So one of the main areas we look at in examination is the rifling that's imparted on the bullet, usually the ligament and groove impression. So the rifling is intentionally put into the barrels for projector purposes, but for our purposes, we use microscopic marks that we can then look at, compare, and potentially identify.
Is Miss Critter gonna tell me to shut up for saying it? No, just me.
This is 7mm away.
This is the gun Gene carried on the moose hunt and fired once before Darren says he handed her his rifle.
Damn it.
Then they'll take the bullets off and compare them.
This is bullet C, which was the bullet hole from the tree.
The technician uses a comparison mark to look at the 2 bullets side by side.
Groove in the bullet caused by the raised area of
I'm gonna take some of these larger juveniles out too.
the fact that those are the same width. So it's possible to fire from that firearm.
The bullets found in the moose designed to preserve its distance. Which made it most likely responsible for the kill. The ballistic results on the court
Alright, there are some juveniles in there, but
of the suspect in this case, and it was graded, that signed off on it, so now the subject has an active warrant for arrest in the APD.
This isn't the suspect's first offense. He's been convicted for stealing a offense, which makes executing an arrest warrant dangerous.
This is a felony warrant, he does have time for up to 90 minutes. He could be at this point dead first before he's done warrant.
alright.
Oh, I made, remember I told you I had that one that the lady wanted?
I have.
The specialty one?
Yeah?
I made the flower today. I just sent her a picture and she loves the flowers.
Awesome. Did I tell you she responded to me apologizing?
Oh, she did what she said.
I'll tell you after. I don't want to get the wording wrong. Ow, they fucked up my finger? Ah, fuck. Alright, I better go get that cleaned right away.
Frosty, come to the door, I know you're inside. I can hear tiptoeing behind the door, and then all of a sudden I see two eyes peek over the top of the window of the door. Rusty, come to the door. Hold on a second. Can you see if there's on the over the thing of the mail inside? Most likely, we can control it, that's why it's getting out. That's him. That's him now. Rusty, come to the door.
In Sanford, Mass. 40 Richardson tried to arrest an alleged ATV shooter.
Can you see if there's on the over the thing of the mail inside? Now I think this guy's barricading inside this, I don't know what's going on inside. Is he gonna come out and fight? Is he looking for a weapon to use against me on the inside? Come to the door.
But yeah, we've been reducing the colony size. We're getting rid of pretty much all of the adults. All of the adults, a lot of the larger juveniles that we have, those are going to be gone. As they get older, they're going to be culled off as well. We might just go and lean into simply raising dubia by the end of this because of it. They don't bite. What they do, and it didn't help that I was picking at that my fingers nervously in traffic today. What they typically do is they will nail you with the spurs that are on their legs. Spurs that aren't nearly as bad with the dubia. So I just collected the vast majority of the adults in here just now. They can land a quote unquote bite, but it's usually not bad at all. I'm more worried about any sort of bacterial infection that might turn out, given their rather extreme environment they're currently living in. But one of them caught one of their spurs under there, and let's see here. It's not bleeding too much, but fuck, that hurt. And what we're gonna do is give them food, because we're not monsters. We're gonna feed them, care for them. Once they're adults, we are going to dispose of them. Because we're not monsters, but we are not nice either.
Richardson, do you have any idea what it is about? So you riding around the store with ATV? Here, right out back here, I had cameras up, and we drove by the camera on that stolen ATV. So I have you on camera doing it. Put your hands on your back. Thank you for being cooperative.
So after breakfast tomorrow, I'm gonna go to her house and grab the ashes.
Alright. How much is she paying for this?
Probably 25.
25? That's alright. So this is what they look like when you get done. They are completely frozen solid. I need to see if I can scrounge up a lid of some sort to put over the top. You think that they're good to just toss out into the garbage? Mm-hmm. Alright.
Keep it sealed.
Nothing. Come on. What?
I farted. She got a whiff of it, and then she checked herself to see if it was
Oh fuck, that's horrible.
Just real life events that contain images that may be disturbing. Your discretion is advised. Individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Coming up on North Football.
The beautiful thing about it though is if these guys actually do manage to land a bite that hurts, at least the worst that you'll get is a bacterial infection. Something like that. Hey, Jeff Smith. All right.
He just drove in, he's there.
Damn it. Have you seen any of the lids floating around anywhere?
In the state of Maine, the Warden Service has 125 sworn officers. Each is committed to protecting the wildlife conservancies of the designated district. Each one but some people require an entire team. Warden Chief Narrative patrolling the game reserve has been a target for illegal hunting back in 1880s.
It's very populated this year. We can connect about it. There are a couple of people up here, they're really easy target. This whole area is, with wildlife sanctuary. We've got some information that is hunting is resulting in the wild. I'm on my way to, meet Sergeant Luke and, game warden pilot, Jeff Leach.
Today, Herring is getting an upper hand of lawbreakers in this vast area.
As a game warden, having the opportunity to have a phone and a pilot come down and assist them, it's a big spot. Being up that high, they can see everything going on up there.
All right, here we go.
It's a great asset.
The Warden's greatest aviation pursuit has 3 aircraft.
You okay, honey?
Full-time pilots.
You know, homeowner accused of throwing out thousands of pets in landfills, returning unknown ashes to owners.
While Herring
Are you serious?
I had a little panic. It's in Pennsylvania.
You thought it might be ours?
Possibly. Channel
We're gonna flag.
12 News posted.
Problem areas, try to check
All right.
some,
So we just put the majority of the remaining adult females into the freezer for humane euthanasia of these orange-head roaches. The adult males have quite a few left, but in 2 days we're going to go and take care of the rest of the adults on both, and then start working on euthanizing some of the juveniles until the population is back under control, and at which time we will raise them, but we are no longer going to be breeding orange heads. We are going to be focusing our breeding programs on dubia, because orange heads have a tendency of exploding population-wise. So that's just the way the cookie's got to crumble, guys. Is it depressing? Yes. Do I like it? No. But getting to the point where we can ship off roaches, I think we're a ways away from that. All right. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, better not see you on the news unless it's good news.